Hello, Admiral Thrawn here, and welcome, students, to the Altdorf School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Here, I'll be showing off all 8 colleges of magic as they appear in the upcoming sub-mod, Call of Warhammer Beginning of the End Times. You can see a lot more map preview videos, etc. On the channel as well. But today I'll be going over the colleges of magic, and specifically going over them 4 at a time, so I can sort of show off the shooting for each of the different colleges. So right here we have, first of all, Jade Wizards. They're from the College of Life Magic. They're basically a bunch of dirty hippies. Next to them we have the Celestial Wizards. They basically have the College of Celestial Magic, and they are basically they're great for, like, well, celestial magic, yeah. I'll be showing off the various attack animations as well. They don't all shoot fire like the Bright Wizards do. Here you have Amber Wizards. They're from the College of, like, Nature Magic. Basically, they're these sort of Beast Lord type of guys. And then finally, you have Bright Wizards. These guys are in the original Call of Warhammer mod. But the other guys are all new. So I'll start the battle real quick here. They're fighting up against some zombies, so you can see the various attacks. So first of all, the Amber Wizards have pretty long range along with Celestial Wizards. Amber Wizards, when they fire, they shoot what's basically more sort of a sniper kind of bullet. So you see the Celestial Wizards are firing these sort of like firebolt kind of things. A lot of knock-up, a lot of splash damage. Amber Wizards aren't doing a lot of damage to zombies because basically their bolts are more focused towards sniping high-value targets. It's like the Amber Spear projectile. And so, like, for example, one time I had them fight a unit of Chaos Giants, so it was 10 Amber Wizards versus 3 Chaos Giants, and the Amber Wizards basically just, like, were able to kill all 3 of them without taking a single loss because their weapons, as you can see, they're sort of more smaller projectiles, but they're very accurate. And they can do a lot of damage to, like, a big high-value target. These bursts of fire that are just, like, spreading everywhere, those are from the Bright Wizards. That's in the original mod. Basically, they're great for, like, splash damage on armies of zombies and the like. They're able to, like, they're incredibly inaccurate, but eventually, I mean, there's enough fire coming down that some of them are going to hit. So they can definitely do a lot of damage. The Jade Wizards, I don't believe they started firing yet. They're much shorter range. So I'm going to run them up a bit to try and do some damage. Hopefully they aren't going to take any losses from the fire, because as you can see here, the Bright Wizards are pretty inaccurate. So if you have them in the back and your army's in the front, your army is probably going to take some friendly fire, just to warn you. Those guys are in range. So these guys here, they have shorter range, but they do a lot more damage. And I believe they also buff your troops' morale as well. So they fire these green bolts of, like, I guess, life magic, it would be. And so, yeah, they can basically do a lot of, like, damage in a row to, like, wipe out units. Against the zombies, it's not as effective here. But basically, if that was, like, a tightly packed unit of Chaos Halberds or something, that would just, like, completely wipe them out. And so, those are the first 4 colleges. You all got to see their animations. One more thing I should mention as well is that the Amber Wizards, when they get into combat, they will turn into, like, they'll morph into these monstrous, like, part animal badass dudes. However, we're still working on the animations for that, so I'm not going to show it off in this video, maybe later. Anyways, I'm going to cut out of this battle and show you the next one with the other 4 colleges. So continuing our tour of the Altdorf School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, showing you the other 4 colleges of magic in the mod. So here we have the Light Wizards, first of all. They work with the Wind of Hysh, basically light magic. In the lore, they are most effective against the undead and against demons. We can't really simulate that specific thing in the mod, but they are pretty darn good against undead and demons along with, well, everything else. Here we have Grey Wizards as well. These guys will have grey magic. They can do a whole lot of fun stuff. We have Amethyst Wizards. These guys I'm pretty darn proud of. They have the Wind of Death magic, and so they're pretty darn fun. And then finally we have Metal Wizards with the Wind of, well, Metal magic. They're actually Gold Wizards, technically, is what they're called. And they're a lot of fun on the campaign map as well. So here, let me start off the bat so you guys can see them all in action. So what you'll notice is none of these guys have quite the range of the Celestial Wizards. The Celestial Wizards definitely are the most snipey of the different wizards, which, you know, makes sense. They're used to dealing with planets and stuff, so it makes sense they can shoot really far. That makes sense, right? But anyways, one thing I'll mention as well is that on the campaign map, all of these different wizards will be available. What you'll have to do is you'll have to basically build a specific college for that specific kind of wizard. So you can only build one college per city. So if you choose to, in Altdorf, build a college of metal magic, you will not be able to also build a college of light magic. So they're all firing here. The metal wizards, they basically do a lot of damage in a similar way to the bright wizards right now. We actually might be, or no, never mind. Actually, I'm thinking of a different line. These guys here, they shoot these like blazing hot metal bolts that are great for piercing armor. And so basically, yeah, if you want to like take out a high armor target, then metal wizards are the way to go. You can see that the gray wizards are shooting these shadow bolts because they have shadow magic, and also they shoot these shadow bolts. They're pretty fun. And then these guys here are shooting death bolts because, you know, death magic. And finally, the light wizards are using the it's kind of hard to see, but it's basically this blue bolt that's also used by the skink priests and the high elves. So yeah, those are all the various types of wizards. And yeah, that's the Altdorf School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Comment below if you want to say which of the various wizard houses you would find yourself in. And stay tuned for more preview videos as the release approaches. Before you all ask, we are going to release this mod before Total War Warhammer. That's been decided from the start. As for the specific date, we have not decided yet, but it will be awesome when it comes out, and so don't bother us about it. But yeah, either way, check out our Total War Center thread, our mod.de page for more previews, and that's about it. Admiral Thrawn signing off.